How's it going, everybody? Let me check volume. It's good. How's everybody doing? Matthew 22 and Daniel 3. What was this about yesterday? And the king to his servants, bind him hand and foot, and take him away and cast him into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Hang on just a second. I knew we said that the other day and we explained it. It's in Matthew 20 and in 22. Again, the many that are called, that's the call from the church to humans, but only few are chosen by God to actually receive it. Does not say all are called, does not even say most are called, just many. Like I say, at a Gator game with 95,000 people, if 400 got food poisoning, that would make the paper. Many people had food poisoning, but what really is the percentage of 400 people out of 95,000? That's a lot to be food poisoned. That's many people food poisoned. But it's not all, and it's not even most. This is the call from sheep to humans, known as the Great Commission. It allows the sheep to be hated by the world and to feed the sheep. Those that are eating meat help those that are on milk. For many are called to the truth, but only few are chosen to receive it. It's the chosen few of the narrow way that few find. Few be that find it. And when the Pharisees took counsel how they might entangle him in his talk, in the outer darkness, or the weeping, and that's at judgment when they encompass the camp of the saints in figurative language. Again, it's a parable. Then went the Pharisees and took counsel how they might entangle him to his talk. And they sent out unto their disciples with Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true and teachest the way of God in truth. Neither carest thou for any man, for thou regards not the person of the men. Tell us, therefore. In other words, we know you tell the truth and you don't care who you're telling it to. Tell us, therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not? And Jesus perceived their wickedness and said, Why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Show me the tribute money. And they brought him a penny, and he said unto them, Whose image is on the penny? And they brought him a penny. And he saith unto them, Who is this image and superscription? And they said, That's Caesar. And he said, Give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give unto God the things that are God's. When they had heard these words, they marveled and left him and went their way. The same day came the Sadducees, which say there is no resurrection, and asked him, we'll get to that tomorrow. Daniel 3, 22 through 27. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent and the furnace exceedingly the flames. Yeah, there we go. The flames of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So God had the men that grabbed them killed by a flame, or the burning fiery furnaces, flame fires. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound to the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake and said to his counselors, Didn't we just cast three guys bound in the middle of the burning fiery furnace? And they said, Oh, this is true, O king. They could probably still smell the burnt bodies of the guys that threw them in there. And he answered and said, Lo, I see four loose walking around in the midst of the fire, and they don't have any flames, any hurt, anything like them. And one of them looks like the Son of God. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth in the midst of the fire, and the princes and the governors and captains and counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose body the fire had no power, nor was there a hair on their head singed, nor had their coats changed, or any smell of fire had passed on them. All right, we'll get to the rest tomorrow. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for. I'll put my books in the description. God's sovereignty, no free will, decisions. This is all about the sovereignty of God, election and predestination. No free will decisions. Oh, and end times made easy, Bible proofing, end times prophecy. All right, love you.